I'm Tom Holmes. I am a professor in the economics department. I am lucky enough to teach the very first course in economics, Principles of Microeconomics. One of the important things that we try to develop in this class is getting students to make logical economic discussions about important questions. We have some debates that take place in our discussion sections. One of them is about what to do about climate change. We ask each discussion section to come up with a proposal, give us the coherent economic arguments about why they think it's a good idea. We're hoping that not that this forces them to think critically about economics, but also learn how to interact with each other and convince the other. Sometimes the most interesting cases is one student has sort of a far off idea, everybody sort of poo-poos it, but it successfully makes the case. Not just here at Minnesota, but really nationally, there's been a growth in econ majors. And a lot of it stems back to the crisis in 2008, when the economy sort of went in the toilet in a way that it hadn't, since the Depression. I think that did two things. First of all, people found economics is interesting. And secondly, I'm worried about the job market. And I think economics is kind of this hybrid where you get the benefits of the liberal arts, but also get skills, the business-oriented skills that are marketable. Most students graduating will go out, in typically some kind of business job. And then maybe later down the line, get an MBA. Some students will actually go on to get a PhD in economics, but that's kind of rare. And if you're interested in that, please talk to faculty early on, because it's really a different game and you need to take different classes. We have our own way of thinking about the world, right? To try to see how far we can understand phenomena, social phenomena, in the context of, rational agents, right? And so, yes, most of the time in this class, we're talking about something that are obviously in the business sector, Uber or Walmart and so forth, right? But we even spend a little bit of time talking about the economics of crime and the extent to which, policies change incentives. So I think that economics has a unique way of looking at the world. And if you become an econ major, we will train you in that way of thinking about the world.